Good morning, everybody. It's Drew, your host of Illegal Adventures. I hope you guys are enjoying this after this cold weather, this wonderful, warm, beautiful, sunny day. It's Friday. It just feels like spring out here today. It's a shame there aren't any flowers blooming, because I'd sure go look at them. But as it is, we'll just take the sunshine and 65 degrees and be darn proud we got it. We got a little work done around the house. The past 6-8 months, I've done a lot of traveling, fishing, hunting, auctions, flea markets, whatever, what have you, just all kind of stuff. And as it is, I've let some things kind of slack around the house, so every day that it's pretty for the next 2 or 3 months, I'm going to do one small project a day. I've done one today. I had some iron pipe, and I got all it loaded in the back of the truck. It is going to the scrap yard tomorrow. That's going to go away. I got an area right here by the house I've been wanting to put up some fence and do a little decorating, so I'm going to do that sometime in the next 30 days. Get the posts in the ground, get them concreted in, get my runners up, and then get my fence up. And just make it look a little better. And get where I can plant some flowers and you know, do a little landscape and just make the house look a little better. I don't know why when we pull in there we do that limbo or that just contest where you get just as close to something as you can without touching it. But we do. Y'all ever have that at y'all's house where something, you got 10 foot on one side and 1 inch on the other? Yeah, it happens here sometimes. Dude, yeah, this is my driveway. You don't live here, so you can signal on, and I'm pretty sure I know all the people that live there, and you ain't one of them. But we're gonna just get out and enjoy the beautiful weather for a little bit, just see what we can see, get a little something. I've been on this diet. I've been sticking to it pretty good. 96 or 7% of the time anyway. I had a birthday, my girlfriend had a birthday, fixing to be Valentine's Day, and it's kind of hard to eat a good steak and not eat some fries with it, but I just have to try to stay away from it as best I can. But you know, I don't know, we'll go look at the waterfall, or maybe we'll see some animals, we'll see some kind of something pleasing to look at, and y'all come along with us, so we'll see what we can get into. Yeah, that is not the best roof I've ever shot by any means. But my up and down was okay, and I didn't tear up nothing, so it's been good. Well guys, that was not just stellar archery shooting there a little bit ago, but I'm a little bit rusty. I hadn't, weather's been bad, and I hadn't been shooting my bow every day. Normally I shoot 30 or 40 shots a day. I have not been able to, but just like today, the weather was pretty, so I shot a few times. Tomorrow the weather's gonna be pretty. I'll shoot a few times for the next 8 or 9 months every day that as long as it's just not freezing cold or ain't pouring down rain, I'm gonna shoot every day. It's always good to practice good habits. That's how you make progress. And if you have done something a while and have achieved a moderate level of success, that's how you keep and maintain that level. It's just through practice. So I'm going to practice, I'm going to shoot, I'm going to shoot, I'm going to shoot, and I'm just going to keep shooting. And I'm going to bring you guys along with me. There's an archery tournament next weekend, but it's Valentine's Day and it's supposed to rain, so I'm probably not going to go walk around in the woods in the rain and just get soaking wet. But every weekend it's pretty, and they have a tournament out here at the park. I'm going to bring you guys along and show y'all the world of 3D archery, and maybe I'll spark somebody's interest in that, and they'll get them a bow and start shooting, and it'll bring them the same amount of happiness and joy and fulfillment that archery has brought me, because it has sure brought me a lot, and I want to share that with everybody. So you guys for sure stay tuned for that, and I'll make it as fun as possible. And we might even venture off somewhere one weekend, go to a big tournament, and let you guys see what you think about that. When I say big, I mean 100 targets. It'll take me 2 days to shoot it. I'm not, about 50 targets a day will be about all I want. But you know, let me know. You guys let me know in the comments what y'all think about hunting. Do you like hunting? Do you not like hunting? If you don't, why? If you do, why? Let me know if y'all want to see me add some hunting content to the channel. I know that's not always everybody's thing. A lot of people don't like that. Myself, I prefer wild game. I know where it came from. I know what's in it. I feel better eating that. So I try to get as much of my protein from the outdoors as possible. It's not always possible, but I do try. So let me know how you guys feel about that, and drop me some comments and let me know. No dog, there's nothing out there. You can just stay calm. You always get real big and tough when you know there's nothing out there. The last time you thought it was a grizzly bear and it was just a gnat stuck in your eyelashes, but you thought it was a grizzly bear. But anyway, you be still and quiet. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Y'all want to see me add a hunt to the channel? Let me know. We might get us a big old boar hog somewhere. We fixing to cook us something good to eat. I'm going to put a fantastic new spin on an old favorite. So sure want you guys to come along for that. I like it. We'll see what y'all think. See you in the kitchen. Guys, we have got us a smoked turkey wing going into the pot. We have also got smoked neck bones going into the pot. And we are going to make us an absolutely delicious, rich, meaty broth, to which we're going to add an old favorite and put a new spin on a classic. See what you guys think. So we'll catch back up with everybody when that's falling off the bone. Fogged up my camera lens. Well, our smoked meat has been cooking about 2 hours now. See, it looks like the meat's starting to separate from the bone there. We're going to give it a stir. Water's turned a nice yellow brothy color. That's awesome. Really imparting its flavor. We're going to give it a stir and come back and check on it here in a little bit. Yeah, you can see that meat is starting to fall off the bone. At this point, we're going to go ahead and add our next ingredient. It'll be this chicken broth. And we'll let the chicken broth add its flavor and absorb the flavor of what is already in there. Like I said, at this point, we're just about making this big old pot full of delicious, meaty broth. We're going to bring that back to a boil and cut it back down to a simmer. Alright guys, that meat has just cooked all off the bone, tender, falling apart. I'm sure by now it has added its wonderful flavor and ambiance to that broth. So we're going to remove it. It's done its job. And now, we are going to add some peanuts. Normally you just boil peanuts in salty water, but not us. We're going right over the top. We're going to boil those peanuts in that rich, flavorful broth. We had our meat broth, to which we added some chicken stock, chicken broth, a little bit of garlic. And we're going to bring this to a boil, and we're going to let these peanuts soak. We're going to let them simmer for about an hour, and then we're going to let them soak for several hours. We want them to soak up as much of the flavor from that broth as they can. So I'm sure they're going to be great, but we'll see here in a little bit. Well, y'all, look at that. Those peanuts have been soaking in that rich broth for about 5 hours now. Surely in 5 hours they have soaked up a ton of that flavor. Still hot. Oh man. Okay, y'all, that is good. If you like boiled peanuts, boil you some smoked meat, get you a good rich broth, then boil your peanuts in that meat broth instead of just plain salty water, and the flavor is just incredible. Wow, those are so good. I know what I'm gonna have to snack on for the next couple of days. Over the top boiled peanuts. Man, those are so good. I want to take the time to thank you guys for joining me on another episode of the channel. All my subscribers, everything y'all do, I greatly appreciate y'all. It just means the world to the channel. Be sure to share with your friends. Subscribe when you see this. Share. Thank y'all. We'll see you on the next one.